Hi, Ernie back with you with my 2 cents. In my last post I put out a clarion call for the maggot motherfuckers to tell us the real reason why they voted for the shitter, the convicted felon, the sexual assaulter, rapist, crook, and bullshit artist. But I got crickets. So, silence is complicit. Anyway, they don't really have to tell us. I just wanted somebody to be truthful, but they don't know how to do that. But they're coming after us. They feel as though anytime they vote against their interests, it's going to affect us more than it affects them. They got it twisted. But let them believe that. They're going to be screaming because the FAFO boat that they're on is probably going to get obliterated. The ship that we're on, well built, because we're that type of people. See, we're resilient people. Our ancestors always said that education was the key. Education is the currency. Education is what puts us higher and higher because we know to compete, we have to be 3 to 5 times better than them just to be even. But we had to fight, and we're fighters. Everything we've done, we fought for. For freedom, we fought slavery. We had to deal with the resurrection. We fought Jim Crow laws, KKK, also vagrancy laws. We fought for voting rights. And during that fight for voting rights, we had to endure clubs upside our head, dogs being sicked on us, and water hoses. We had to deal with church bombings, 4 little girls in Birmingham. We had to deal with that just to get Voting Rights Act, which passed in 1965. We had to fight for equal rights, fair housing. The Fair Housing Act kicked in 1968. We fought for that. And when we fight for things, we fight not only for us, but for the collective. Because how many people took advantage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 that we fought for? A lot of group of people did. We fought for it. We are fighting police brutality still to this day, being over-policed. We had to fight banks with their redlining practices. We're fighting gerrymandering, because they still want to stay in position of power, even though it's more of us than them in certain districts in this country. So we fight. I mean, listen, there was a law that we couldn't even read or write. We had to fight for that. So now our education process have gone exponentially higher. We've been paying our black tax. So us black people, this is our time. It's no better time than right now for us to come together and be as one. That's right. We got to come together just like me and my hands are together. When we're like this, we're vulnerable. Well, they're putting us all on this same ship. Whether people want to be on it or not, some people will be non-believers. Some people don't probably think that they left the hood, they never would come back to the hood, that kind of thing. This country has always shown me, no matter how high a person get on that totem pole, a black person, they will always find a way to peg them down on that ladder. So they've been chipping away. They've been chipping away at that affirmative action. We're affirmative action hires. We couldn't have earned our way in, so we're affirmative action. They chipped away on that. They chipping away on the Voting Rights Act as we speak. They're banning our history, banning books, banning our history, American history. We built this motherfucker. They're banning it. CRT, the new N-word, DEI, everything, we're all DEI hires. We couldn't have earned it. It had to be given to us. But James Brown said it. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open the door, I get it myself. And that's what we do. We are resilient people. So we got to be in community. We got to bond together because we got no choice. And this is a great time for rebirth, a great time for growth, because good things come from bad situations. It's always a shine, and it's our time to shine because they are going to come after small businesses, which is mostly black women. They are going to come after the Civil Rights Act to render us as non-citizens. That's what they really want to do. So think of the clarion call about the Haitians in Ohio. What color are the Haitians? Need I say more? Because to them, we all look alike. So we as black people got to let it go and focus on us because they are coming after us. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. We don't have a seat at the table. Hell, we don't need a seat at the table. We got our own table. So on our ship, we got allies that are going to be with us. But those crybaby motherfuckers, they can stay on their own ship. And I don't give a fuck about them because they apparently don't give a fuck about us. So, what we going to do? We're going to build community. We're going to build our own infrastructure. We have the monetary means. We have the intellectual means. We have the physical means. We have the technological means. And we have the spiritual means. And I believe that God is saying, folks, it's your time. I got you. I just need y'all to do this and not this. That's what God has pretty much put into our hands. And so it's our time. It's actually no better time than right now. Yeah, it's going to be some rough seas. We can navigate it because we're built for this shit. We are built for this shit. So they underestimate their opponent. Guess what? You putting us all in the same boat? Our minds are going to be clicking. And we got to practice our Kwanzaa principles. All 7 of them we'll need for this trip that we're about to go on. So I would advise to at least know what they are. So here we are. The countdown is beginning. January 20th is around the corner. And they're going to put shit in play as soon as he swears himself in on whatever he going to swear himself in on. Motherfucker. Him and his cronies, his billionaire people. None of us are at the table. Don't want a seat. We create our own table. They're going to want to be on our table. But they're going to get jealous. And they're going to want to do what they did with Black Wall Street. But we're ready for that shit too. We as black people, let's come together. Let's do this. Let's flip this playing board. All right? I'm Ernie. That's my 2 cents. Until the next time I talk with you folks again, you all take care, hold your head up high, smile, spread joy, and of course, love one another. Remember, a diamond was once a piece of coal that made good under pressure. Let's be that diamond, and let's shine. Ciao for now.